Welcome to the Crossroads. The defending champion is in the building, James the Machine Dean. He is a four-time champion. He is currently sitting second in points, leading the pack coming this round.
So pretty wild season so far. We're just gone beyond the halfway point in the fifth round of the championship, and we're not sitting in the worst position. We're 20 points off the lead behind Asbo, who's killing it this year. So we're definitely on the back foot, but it's not too far away.
James Dean gets the victory.
Obviously, first year in FD, and one of the easiest options was to go with the same option that Connor was here with last year, and that was to work with Rome. And the guys they're a pleasure to work with, to be honest. So it's good fun.
Mr. Shanahan leading now, and Castro into the second outside zone. You can see Shanahan, good angle. Jack Shanahan defeats Castro.
Dude, I think you're good now. You just had to break through.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
everyone's fucked now.
Dude, in trouble. I'm glad he's on the other side of the bracket. We're looking at you from the other side, so we'll see you down in the finals.
Come on.
Got it.
So first top 32 win of the season, and I must say it feels like a monkey off my back, you know, and top 16, so at least that's out of my system now. I can get to do that in front of all these people, and yeah, hopefully continue to put on a show for the rest of the night.
We begin the Irish invasion. He's on his Formula Drift Pro rookie season, by no means a rookie in drifting. It is Big Bro Jack Shanahan.
Once I made top 16 parade, that was like my checklist for this weekend. I just kind of released myself with all the pressure and just kind of focusing on the job at hand. Yeah, let's have some fun.
And here we go, two BMWs, two international drivers. Shanahan leading into that first outside zone. Trent Beecham right there in the smoke.
To be honest, if we can make it to the top 10 in the championship, I would be more than chuffed with that. We're just going to keep pushing, keep improving the car, keep trying to get more comfortable, and to be honest, I just want to put on the best show possible.
Trent Beecham into the second outside zone. You can see digging really deep. Transitioning through, there goes Trent, and look at that, Jack Shanahan tucked in. See if he puts him to bed here with that run. Jack Shanahan getting the victory. Jack just had that little special sauce on top.
And my car, for some reason, just seems to be giving us some bit of torture every now and then. It's nothing to do with what Rome done. These issues that we're having are like super random. I would really love to get top 8 this weekend and try stay with the seeding for the next round, because I feel like I'm like the king of seeding, and it's not really a good name to have for myself, I don't think.
Whatever Jack does, Adam LZ twists the screws and gives it back. Third outside zone. Now how are they going to handle this last and final outside? Zone 4. Contact by LZ and pushing Jack Shanahan out of the way. Bang, bang, door banging gang. Jack Shanahan takes down Adam LZ. Shanahan, welcome to the Final Four. Our first victor advancing on.
So this world-class driver, for the first time in his FD career, moves past the top 32. Jack Shanahan, what is working so well for you?
We made some adjustments to the field, making sure that we had enough grip for Adam LZ, because we knew he was going to be one of the fastest competitors that we were going to face, and like now we're in top 4, you know. So, but all I know is that I've got to make one more battle so I can take home a carbon trophy. So we need to do that.
Back out like a track addict, talking about at the start line. The lights are on here in the Final Four. An American versus an Irish. Here we go in that first outside zone. Dylan Hughes, good and settled. Shanahan lurking back in the shadows.
To be honest, battling Dylan this far in the competition, I don't really care who wins.
Boom, right across the nose of the BMW in outside zone 4.
We're both pretty happy to be top 4, which is pretty sick. And only one of us can go to the final though, and I'm going to be pushing as hard as I possibly can. So hopefully we come on top.
Here we go, Jack Shanahan firing off, but Dylan Hughes in the chase position. The victory is really going to be decided in that chase position across the finish line. So, and one more time, so they're going at it again. Hey, hats off to Jack Shanahan.
Right.
You know, just progressing and showing you that he deserves to be here. Super stoked for Jack Shanahan to be here in the building.
And key to success, I think, is being aggressive, but not too aggressive where you take yourself out. Because if you don't push hard enough, you're knocked out. If you push too hard, you're knocked out. So finding that small last 2-3%, which is in the window of like you're searching for perfection, which is really hard. That's where you want to be.
Osbo versus James Dean. Our points leader versus second in points. Who's going to the finals? Who's going to get the win? James Dean, unfazed, drops into formation. Look at that, like rock and roll ballet. Into that third outside zone goes Frederick Osbo. James Dean in formation. That right-hand drive Ford Mustang, riding shotgun with Freddie Osbo and cross the finish line. That is why you have 7 championships between these two stallions.
I've been fighting my chases all day, haven't really been able to figure them out. And we were sort of going for that Hail Mary chase.
James Dean, big angle from him, almost getting to the edge of that course, but that dirt will bite back.
I think even if we had had a good run through turn 3, we probably would have lost anyway, so why not just send it and see if you can get it, and this time it didn't.
Frederick Osbo, is he mimicking that angle, leaving it in the judge's hands, pulling across the finish line. Frederick Osbo spins.
I think we're guaranteed a 3rd place now, not too shabby. We'll take that on the chin and we'll dig deep going into the next rounds.
James Dean is going to the finals.
It's just all a bit crazy. There's a lot going on. Then you're battling Osbo. It's my first time chasing, first this weekend, and the car feels 90% right. There's something a bit weird. I don't know what, but it is what it is. It's working. We're driving it, and let's see who we're battling in the finals.
So, the other side, who is going against James Dean in the finals? Dylan the Dozer Hughes or Jack Shanahan? This is the one more time battle. There goes Dylan Hughes, Shanahan tucking in. Really nothing to lose, going for that rookie of the year. Great proximity from Shanahan. Look at that, even more angle than Dylan, it seemed like.
I just kind of released myself with all the pressure and just kind of focusing on the job at hand and just trying to enjoy it the best I can, basically.
Who is going against James in the final? Dylan Hughes chasing him down. Let's see how he manages in the second outside zone. Doesn't have the same degree of angle, kind of give himself a little bit of room here. Let's see how it transitions in, and Shanahan goes in. Some wavering there by Dylan Hughes. Is that enough? He did eventually get to the outside zone 4, so 2 very different approaches. Here we are seeing Jack potentially get his first podium finish. We'll see if that comes to fruition. Is it going to be an all-Irish final? Yes, it is! Jack Shanahan gets the victory. He's going to the finals. Jack Shanahan is going to be on the podium.
This is Jack's first final in FD, and we all know that he deserves it. He's a driver that could pull that off every single event, and for him to actually prove that he can be there, it's amazing. I think tonight we're going to see a lot of Irish flags here.
Welcome to the finals. Shanahan and Dean, I mean, 2 iconic names, not only in Irish, but global names that are synonymous with drifting. So history is about to be made. Who's it going to be? James Dean or Jack Shanahan? We know one thing, it's going to be an Irishman getting the win here in St. Louis. Here comes Jack Shanahan in tow in that BMW. James Dean across the nose of Shanahan. Shanahan drops back, slides back. Great angle from James Dean. Again, no tomfoolery, but Jack Shanahan dives into the inside. That is not where you want to be. Looks like he is buffering here in this situation. James Dean keeps pace. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Goes to the outside zone 4. Textbook once again, hence the name The Machine.
There is so much nervous tension right now as they swap positions and Jack Shanahan will take the lead. It all comes down to this run, both the championship and the rookie. There's so much right here, right now, as these drivers pull to the line.
We know that an Irishman is going to win. Is it going to be Jack Shanahan on his rookie year getting a victory? Or is James the Machine Dean going to live up to his name once again and assume the tie for the points lead? James Dean applying the pressure. Looks like, again, he's not going to make a mistake. It looks like James Dean will be earning that victory after Jack Shanahan makes those mistakes, losing that side skirt. But overall, a great effort by Jack Shanahan. They're living their dreams. It's coming to fruition. James Dean having his mate, having his homie here in St. Louis, a foreign land with 2 unforeign names in the drifting world now. And your winner unanimously is James the Machine Dean. Gets the win. 2nd place on his Formula Drift rookie season. Make some noise for Jack Shanahan!
This is my first time drifting like on a season where I've went and chased my own sponsors, my own budget, my own team essentially, and to finally see it pay off is quite cool. Everyone's smiling, everyone happy that like we finally got the result. The car finally proved itself that it's fast, it's driving good, and we also proved ourselves as well.
His first ever Formula Drift podium from Ireland, Mr. Jack Shanahan!
Heading into this weekend, like this is not something I expected, and like to have one of these trophies finally is like definitely a dream come true. Like I drove my heart out and it was just good fun. But it was actually the most fun I've had driving in a long time in a pro atmosphere, because I finally just kind of like took my mind off it completely and was like, I'm getting to drive with some of the best drivers that like drifting will ever see. It kind of showed me that not put myself under too much pressure in the future and just enjoy the moment, and hopefully the results come with that, because tonight was special. It was really, really cool.
And without further ado, again, rounding out the 1-2 Irish Punch, your winner, James the Machine Dean!
We just got the win. First place, Formula Drift St. Louis. And what a way to do it. Battling my Irish neighbour Jack Shanahan in the finals was a dream moment for me. Honestly, the biggest moment for me was battling Jack in the final. It's really cool to see someone from their first day of drifting to their first Formula Drift podium, and that made me emotional. He deserves it so much, and that was probably the proudest moment I've had this weekend, to be honest.
We will see you guys in Seattle. The battle in Seattle for round 6. Send it for the Drift Nation. We'll see you online, or we'll see you another time.